me, K Marie. Welcome back to my beauty room. In today's video, we are going to be comparing drugstore makeup versus high-end makeup. So if you guys want to see the difference between the two, then keep on watching. So I am going to start with my brows first, since that's what I normally do when I start my makeup. I always do brows, eyes, face, lips, in that order. So I'm going to start filling in my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna brush it out and move the product upward. So I don't really use drugstore products that much. Sorry. I gravitate more towards the high-end products. I don't know, I just think that they are better. So I thought this would be a really good video to try out, see if I like some drugstore products, and see if they compare to high-end. So this is the NYX, what is this? The NYX, it don't even say. Oh, here we go. NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Espresso. I mean, it's a really good color. I like it. A little too light, but she good. So I forgot to mention this before I started my eyebrows, but this side of my face, my left side, is going to be my drugstore side, and my right side is going to be my more higher end product side. So you guys can compare and see what products you guys like. So for my higher end side, I'm going to be using this Precisely My Brow Pencil in 4.5. So we're just gonna do the same steps like we did on the drugstore end and just fill them in. I feel like this Precisely My, wow. This pencil is this pencil is more pigmented than the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, because it just gives me more color payoff than the other one. This one I had to like keep applying and applying and applying color to get the desired color that I needed. And this one you just lightly brush through and you get the color. Alright, so I am going to clean up my brows a little bit. So on my drugstore side, I'm going to be using my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the color Alabaster. So I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand and clean up a little bit. So I just like to clean up the bottom of my eyebrows, not the top, because I want them to look as natural as possible. So I just try to do the very best that I can and not clean up the top portion of my brow. So on the higher end side of my face, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just to clean up my brows. Taking the same brush because I don't have a higher end brush to clean up my eyebrows with. So, ooh, see how nice that looks? So after I cleaned my eyebrows a little bit with both of the concealers, the high-end side, the Tarte Shape Tape, is a little bit, it has more coverage and it's creamier and it's easy to carve out or clean up my brows. Then this one, as you can tell, it's like, it's there, but like, it's not there. Like, it was, I don't know. I had to test it out more. I have to play around with it more. Maybe I didn't apply a lot. I don't know. But we're gonna keep it positive and we're gonna keep on moving, and hopefully when I put them underneath my eyes, it will be a little different. So now we are going to use the same concealers for the drugstore and the high end to prime my eyes for the eyeshadow. So let's see how this concealer conceals my eyelids, because they're a little bit darker. They have a little bit of eyeshadow on. Last night I was wearing some purple eyeshadow and it kind of stained my eyes a little bit. So hopefully that will conceal that, and to put some eyeshadow on. I mean, it's doing its job, okay. I mean, I feel like it's a little lighter than what I normally use. Yeah, they're totally two different shades, look at that. But this will be good to highlight underneath your eyes if you want a brighter under eye, which some days I do because I'm a mom and I get tired all the time. Okay, now we're gonna do the same on this side. And I've used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer so many times, so I know that this does not dry out as quickly as the next one. And it gives me more pigment. Okay, now that we have that all blended out, we are going to be moving on to our eyes. So for the Drugstore side, I'm going to be using the Off Tropic Shifting Sand palette. And she looks like this. I kind of already swatched it on my hands just to see what I can come up with. And then for my higher end side, I'm going to be using this bad girl right here. She is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. She looks like this. Okay, I'm trying not to get the... Oh, there you go. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so she looks like this, and she looks like this. So they kind of look the same, so hopefully they will look the same on my eyelids. So let's get started. And I'm gonna go in with this red shade right here. Kind of looks like it's coral, a little bit orangey red. So I'm gonna pop her in the crease and hope for the best. Oh, okay, she's there. So I definitely have to keep blending and applying the eyeshadow to get the desired color that I want. The one thing that I wish this palette had was a mirror, like the Born to Run palette, but it's okay. I can work with what I got. Now I'm going to take another brush and just take this mustardy color and just blend out the red so we have no harsh lines. So I'm just gonna go right above it and make sure she's blended nicely. I really like this color. It's a really nice transition shade as well. So I'm just going to deepen up my crease a little bit using this color right here. Unfortunately, they don't have any names on the back of this palette, so I can't really tell you the names of it. But I think like right here, it just shows you 1 through 10, and the stars are pressed pigment. So I'm guessing this is a pressed pigment. This shade blends out perfectly with the red that we put in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to take this darker brown shade and pack it onto my lid and blend it into those colors just to give it more of a smokiness to it. Ooh, this, I love this look. I just spit everywhere. I love this look, it looks so pretty. Y'all, I'm impressed by this palette. Like, no joke. Okay, Drugstore side is done. So now we're gonna do higher end side. So we are going to be using this burnt orangey red color right here. Using the same brushes. And let's just get right into it. So this one's definitely more, I would say more on the orangey side than the red side, but that's okay. And she's very pigmented. I feel like drugstore products have been like, or drugstore companies have been like stepping up their games lately with the whole makeup. because I wasn't really into NYX, but now, like, I'm a believer. Well, I've always believed in them. I have some of their products, but that eyeshadow palette just like blew me away. So this side, the higher end side, is more chocolatey, more brown than this one, which is more on the red side, but it's still cute. So here are the two looks on my lids. They look similar. This one just looks really deep in the brown color. Now we are going to move on to the face. So I'm going to be priming my face, my drugstore side, with this NYX Pore Filler Primer. And hopefully it fills in my pores. Oh, she just like squirted at me. She's like, wow, you can totally, look at that. Can you guys see that? Filled inside, not filled in. She's smooth. She smoothed out my wrinkles. Okay, so for my high-end side, we are going to be using this Benefit Porefessional Primer. Okay, is this a dupe? Like literally, like is this like the same exact thing? Because it feels the exact same thing. It did the exact same thing. Okay. I am convinced these two products are the same. So now that our face is all nice and primed, we are going to be using our Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation by NYX. And I heard a lot of great things about this, and I don't know if it's in my correct shade or not, but we just gonna roll with it. And if it's not my shade, then I'm gonna return it. Where is my beauty blender? Oh, here she is. She's a little dry. She's a little dry. Let me just. What was that? Come on, Kayla. Get it together. So I'm just going to apply some on my face. And okay, maybe she is my color, but we gotta blend her out. She's a little orange. Definitely full coverage. Was not expecting that. Yeah, I'm a little orange. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little orange, but that's okay. A little concealer, never hurt nobody. Now we're gonna use my favorite foundation of all time, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Warm Beige. Oh, and this color is in the color Classic Tan. If this is what a classic tan looks like, then go on. Okay, now we're just gonna do the exact same thing. I think this one oxidizes a little bit because when I swatched it, it looked like it was my perfect shade, but as time went on, it like oxidized a little bit. But you can't really tell, which is, I guess, a good thing. And you see how this one gives you like a little bit of glow, a little bit of a hydrating look? That's the reason why I like that one so much. It's because it gives you that natural glow within look and doesn't leave you so matte like this one is. But no shade. Get it? Okay, now we are going to be moving on to concealer because you gotta conceal these under eyes that I got. So we are going to be concealing our under eyes. So for the drugstore side, I'm going to be going back in with that. Wait, what? This one's nude beige? Did I get two different colors? Okay. Apparently I got two different colors. So I'm going to be taking nude beige. And if I need more brightening, I will go in with alabaster. So let's see how this one works. It's the same one, the HD. And I like to go full on crazy with my concealer. And I'm going to blend her out because from what I remember, this one dries out pretty quickly. So we're just going to start blending her out. Okay, so that is the drugstore side. Now we're going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape for my other eye, or for the high-end side. So we're just gonna blend her out quickly, even though she doesn't dry down that fast. So that's why I'm taking, like, I'm not too worried. But look at the difference. Do you see? High-end side, drugstore side. This side has more coverage than this side. And I applied the same amount of concealer. Okay, now we're going to set it before she starts to crease again. So I'm going to be using this NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. And I'm going to set my under eyes with her. So she's a pressed powder, not a loose powder. So I'm just going to set. Let me feel her. Oh, she's smooth. But the question is there going to be flashback? That's the real tea, honey. So now that side is set. We're going to be using the Huda Beauty in color Banana Bread for the high-end side. And I'm going to dip my beauty sponge and set her as well. They feel the same. They look well, this one's a little bit brighter, but they feel the same. So that's always a good thing. Now we are going to bronze up my face. And I'm going to be using, I've never heard of this before. I've been looking for a new bronzer, so I'm kind of excited to use this. This is the NYX Matte Bronzer in the color Deep Tan. Well, this is what she looks like. Ready? She doesn't look patchy. She's blending out easily. So on the higher end side, we are going to be using my all-time favorite bronzer, and this is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. And as you can tell, I have hit pan on this. This one easily, like, it blends so nicely. Ooh, I don't know which side I like better. I like them both. Okay. Now let's move on to mascara. So I'm going to be using the Doll Eye Mascara from NYX on the drugstore side. And I'm just going to prep my lashes for some falsies. Wow, I like this mascara. I've never even heard of this mascara before. I just randomly picked it up and I was like, okay, well. So the mascara that I'm going to be using for my higher end side is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so this mascara, the Better Than Sex mascara, does give you more length, more volume than the Doll Face or the Doll Eye mascara from NYX. And this is just one coat of each mascara. So I'm going to apply some lashes off camera because I don't have another lash to compare this lash to. So I'm going to be using the Eylure and Nicole Guerrero Faux Flawless lashes. So I will be right back. So lashes are on. It just gives the look so much. It's late, okay? I'm tired. So we have two more steps. One of them is highlighting, and we are going to be using this highlight from NYX. This is the Born to Glow Illuminating Powder in the color Ultra Light Beam. Okay, I don't know how pigmented this is going to be, so I'm gonna just do a little bit at a time. Do you see that? No, honey. All right, well. Okay, Next, I don't like that. I don't like that cast, that brown cast that I'm seeing. Oh, she might be too dark. She's a little dark for me. Okay, so for the higher end side, I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie highlighter, and this is called Chasing the Sun. I mean, it does have that, or is it from the same? Anyway. Okay, for lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Istanbul. And this is a very pink lipstick. I don't think this is supposed to be like a lipstick. It's a lip cream, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like really pigmented. And now, for the higher end side, we're going to be using MAC lipstick in the color Speed Dial. And this is a cream sheen. So there you go. That is the lips. One has more of a shiny, glossier side, and this one is more matte, hence the name Soft Matte. So that is it for this drugstore versus high-end makeup look. Which one do you guys like the best? Or which one do you guys like the most? This is a toss-up for me. I honestly like this side, well, the eyes more than this side, but they're both pretty nice. The colors blended out easily, and I really like them both. I would wear them both. So the reason why I wanted to do this video for you guys is to show you that you don't have to spend $200 on high-end makeup products. Like, you can go to Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, all those drugstore places that have drugstore makeup, and get the same exact look as if you went to Sephora or Ulta and buy high-end products. Like, it is, what am I trying to say? Like, you guys can get this type of look just by using drugstore makeup. And it's amazing to see drugstore makeup companies like get better and better each year in providing high pigmented eyeshadows, high pigmented lipsticks, lashes, highlight, foundations, concealers, like all that stuff is at your fingertips at drugstore. So if you guys do like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you can never miss one of my videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!